Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. We'll need a mat, we'll need a strap and a space, and let's do this. Let's begin in child's pose. Let's bring the knees wide, the toes together, and come all the way down. Let's take a moment. Rest it out. Just begin to melt a bit here. Really let everything go and start to deepen your breath, breathing into the back of your lungs. And what tension can we let go of? Let it out. Remember, this process, this yoga is supposed to feel good. This isn't anyway a boot camp or anything tedious or horrible. So let's set that intention to use this time to help ourselves feel better. And just breathe that betterness in, those sparkly good vibes in. And then when you're ready, remind yourself, come back to this pose anytime, but when you're ready, let's lift up. Let's come all the way to tabletop, hands and knees for cat and cow. So we're going to breathe in, drop the belly, open the heart, gaze up for cow. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone round for cat. And just take your time through these poses, link it with breath. More space between each vertebrae, such a great prep for our heart openers or back bends. And really great if you sit all day, even if you stand all day. Really great to help us open the spine, to rid ourselves of especially lower back tension. Let's go for two more. Yeah, should feel nice. Last one. When you're ready, let's take a neutral spine and bring the hands slightly forward of the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Let's meet back in our first downward dog today. Use the fingertips, spread them wide. Maybe start to pedal the legs a little bit here. Say something out. Let it be maybe the day you've had or any stress about the day that's coming up. Notice how this downward dog feels. Is it tight today? Is it difficult? Easy? Open? Where do you feel that stuff? Where do you feel the tightness? Let's take one more breath. And we're going to slowly start to walk the feet toward the hands. Take your time. Notice the point at which you need to lift the hands up. And bring the feet about shoulder width, a bit wider than the hips. Bend the knees, grab your elbows, let the head go. Take a little sway. Find your breath. Let's breathe in and feel better. Breathe in and imagine the back of the heart, the back of the ribs is growing brighter and wider. Sigh something out. One more like that. Yeah, hands drop them down. And if it's good in the spine, we're going to keep the knees bent as we round and lift our way up. Bringing the head and shoulders up last, slowly unfurling. And let's take a Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring the feet hip width distance, or the big toes together, heels slightly apart. Bring your palms to your heart for a second. Just find a smile on your face, a lightness in your heart. And with this lightness, with your intention and with your breath, let's move through sun salutation A. So inhale, lift up, grow tall. As you exhale, dive down, stretch and open. Halfway lift, breathe in, gaze forward. As you exhale, back we go to plank and lower slow. Knees can be down, elbows close. As you inhale, open up to cobra and exhale back to downward dog. Take a pause, find your breath. Find your fingertips as they press down, especially the thumbs. Don't be afraid of bending the knees here. If your heels don't reach the mat like mine do, that's all good. You can have the knees bent to really send the spine, or the hips rather, higher to the sky. Remember, it's all about spinal length. Last breath. As you inhale, let's bring the feet forward. Gaze forwards and lengthen. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale and rise to stand. You. Hands to heart, breathe it out. It's all good. Round two. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale and halfway lift, gaze forward. Let's exhale back again to plank pose. And this time maybe there's a chaturanga up dog, otherwise all the way down in cobra. And when you're ready, downward dog. Hips go high. Whew. Feels good already. Fingertips press, thumbs press. Shoulders are broad. Just notice where your end points are, your toes and your fingers and your nose even, the crown of your head. It's all in the breath, so remember that. Whether you can do these poses, whether this is a struggle for you today, whether it's easy, it's all in the breath. Focus on that breath, last one. And let's inhale forward. Gaze forwards and open. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise up. And hands to heart. All right, this time, inhale, lift up. If it feels nice, we're already gonna go into a little heart opener. Doesn't have to be big, just open up to the sky as you exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot back, and the left foot. There's a plank and lower. Cobra, maybe an upward dog. And downward dog, breathe out. When you're here, right foot, lift it up. Bring it forward. Into high lunge we go. Lift the hands and open up. Now, here's an opportunity to start to open this heart. So with politics, with drama at home, at work, we can get so closed off. But instead, right here, let's open up. You can cactus the arms, press the heart forward, press the left hip forward, breathe and feel. This should feel nice. One more breath. As you exhale, hands to the mat, vinyasa. Right foot back and lower. Maybe an upward dog or cobra. And let's meet back in down dog. Left foot high, breathe in. Bring it forward, breathe it out. Inhale and open up. Again, cactus the arms a bit. Press the heart forward, pressing it from the back foot. Press the heart forward, lift up, up, up. Then maybe we can go back. More breath. Yeah, feels good. Last one. And exhale, hands down. Take it back, vinyasa. And downward dog. Whew. Just take a pause here, find your downward dog, maybe catch your breath. And then when you're ready, right foot to the sky, let's bend it over to the left. So we're pressing the right armpit toward left toes. Breathe here, as my voice breaks. And when you're ready, we're gonna see if we can find a wild thing. So maybe just stay here. Wild thing isn't in your practice yet, that's all good. Otherwise, let's drop the right foot back, lift the hips, and that right hand, open up. And my teacher Ian, he says, we got a wolf howl and wild thing. Woo, woo, woo. When you're ready, back out of it. The same way we got in, right foot lifts. Exhale, this time bring it forward. Drop the left knee for King Arthur pose or low lunge. So we're using the toes of the left foot on the mat. Keep them there, lift up. And it's the same thing, right, as our low lunge, our high lunge. The same thing, we're using the left foot to lift and press the heart forward. Or maybe the hands can interlace and open up. It's all in the breath. Let's go for 2 more. And when you're ready, release. From this place, step it back, plank pose, and we're going to lower all the way down, elbows close, all the way down to the mat. You can even take a rest here, bring the forehead down. Whew, take a breath. All right, we're going to find a cobra, hands by the ribs, shoulders back, elbows in. Let's lift halfway. Might not even press into the hands much. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Maybe go a little deeper this time. Last one. Breathe in, lift, and let's hold it. Elbows in, shoulders back. Press the heart forward. Press the feet into the mat. It's almost as if we're dragging our heart forward. Let it be open. Imagine it's a big old download of light that we're getting in right here. And you exhale. Whew. Slowly down we go. We're going to do that again, but without the hands. We're going to bring them behind the back. Interlace the fingers. reach the hands back toward the heels, open the heart up. Now breathe. If it feels good, feet lift also. I know it's a lot, but stay with it. Last 2 breaths. And release. Down we go. Again, a cobra, or if there's an up dog in your practice, toe man's on the floor, lift on up, press the heart forward. As you exhale, downward dog. Take a pause. Take a moment, find your breath, find your heartbeat. All right, we just got a couple more to go. We've not got long left in practice before we slow down. So let's drop the knees to the mat. Ustrasana, camel pose. I've got a love-hate relationship with this pose. Maybe you do too, and that's all right. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna sort my mic out, is keep the feet on the mat. Do you know what? This pose is almost the same as what we've just done, but both feet are back. So feet on the mat. If you need to, fold the mat over a bit for more squishiness for your knees. Use the feet, hands can be on the hips. Press forward, use the feet to press the hips forward. Now remember, we're going up and over, not just dumping back. So lift up, press forward and up. Now, you know what, just stay here. This is as much of a heart opener as anything else. So just pause and breathe here. If you've got more to give, we lift up and over. If there's not a mic in the way, maybe we can reach the hands for the heels. Make sure this feels good in the lower back. Breathe. And slowly release. Bring the hands down, take a tabletop for a second. Maybe wiggle it out a bit, and then downward dog. Whew. Yeah. Just take a moment, wiggle it around, make sure the lower back is happy, everything is good. Let's come onto the back. Onto the back. At this point, we're going to need our strap. Something that you can use just to get a bit more length. So what I want you to do is use the strap and strap the right foot. Left foot down the mat. This is a great kind of way of releasing the back after opening it in those poses. And I want you to press the right foot up as you send the sit bone down. So the leg is straight. Don't let that left foot be lazy either. Let it lift up gently to the sky. Just pause and breathe. You can close your eyes. And just feel for a moment that the lower back is really heavy onto the mat. And remember, you don't have to be as close to the foot as me. You can have the hands near your chest. You can have the hands closer to the foot. Or if you're feeling super flexy, if you've got more room in this pose, then you can hold on to the right big toe. Either way, more breath. More breath. And just a reminder, this whole practice is about feeling good, right? Every class I teach, every class I go to, it's all about feeling better than when I arrived. So what does that mean for you right now? Sometimes that means we sit through discomfort, effort, sweat, the shakes, when we're holding a pose. It can be tricky, but it's gonna make us feel better, right? This is about listening and responding accordingly. Let's go for 2 long breaths here. Right, now what we're gonna do is lift the left foot up. Peace fingers holding left big toe, or hands closer to the chest. It doesn't matter where we get to. I want you to feel again like the foot and the sit bone are pressing in opposite directions to each other. The leg can even be bent here, it's all good. I want you to feel, though, the left hamstring lengthening. And feel also the lower back as it gets heavier into the mat. Almost like we're gluing it down, we're smushing it, technical term, down into the mat. And just breathe, maybe even close your eyes. Just focus on the breath, breathe into the belly. And every exhale, just feel like the spine presses a bit deeper into the mat beneath you. And we go for a couple more breaths here. Right on. And when you're ready, release. We're going to finish, close up in our Shavasana. Lengthen all the way. Sigh something out. And just let your breath become natural, softer. And notice the belly as it gently rises and falls as you breathe. And see if you can notice any tension in your physical body and let it go. Maybe in the shoulders, the jaw, around the eyes. Even the hands or feet, just let them begin to soften. And really this is our kind of ultimate pose. This is our chance to bridge the gap between our practice and the rest of our day. And this is your opportunity, away from work and kids and responsibilities, to really rest, recharge, and relax. To take that time, just let everything go, and imagine we can sink beneath the chatter in our mind. And we can just feel supported completely by the earth beneath us. Let's stay a little while longer. Just soften and release. And we're going to prepare to move, so deepen your breath. And find a little movement in fingers and toes. And then when you're ready, we lift all the way up to seated pose. Just take your time, there's no rush. Let's come up, take a seat. Take a seat. Comfort. Last few moments of our practice together today. Close your eyes. And just deepen the breath again, and let's be grateful for our bodies and this breath. Let's be grateful for the time that we've been able to spend on ourselves today. And let's close our practice with our hands at our heart center, taking a moment to vow to take better care of ourselves, of each other, everyone we meet, and our planet. Let's make the world a brighter place.